can't wait to see what they are choosing to pick and ban. I mean, we already seen some awesome Dota today, if you watched some competitive games.
Oh man, so
I guess you didn't, so...
no, I didn't. I didn't. I was busy working all day and setting up the new Deathmatch Radio leagues that's coming up, guys. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have teams set up. You guys go ahead and found teams. We are going to be offering a league service where the top matches are going to be shoutcasted. It's going to be play at your own pace, pretty much. You can schedule a match anytime you want with anybody, as long as they agree to the match, and you get rank. We're gonna work with the system. Hopefully, get some prizes given out there as it grows. I'm really excited about it, buddy. I don't know about you.
You sure am, but one question. Why do you usually start the Dota 2 streams with some league announcements?
What? That's happening for Dota 2.
Okay.
You nerd. It's happening for Dota 2, you nerd.
Yeah. You just said league at the beginning of
No,
it.
no. I said the word,
Okay.
we're running a league. You thought I was talking League of Legends, you noob.
I'm the noob, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah,
Today
I'm
you
the
are.
noob.
So let's
Blah,
see.
blah, blah, blah.
So we got, let's see, the Warden, who is a first timer here on Deathmatch Radio. Jaden MC, third dimension, a veteran player, soon to be streaming for us on Deathmatch Radio, actually. We have EC Prodigy, all the way from England. And Cooper J. Fizz, which is a friend of Third Dimension. That's going to be the lineup for the Radiant team. Why don't you bring us in on the Dire team?
Dire we got on as Captain Chivas Slept. Awesome name there, I think so.
Ooh,
Then
the man's are moving quick. Keep going
that's
now.
true. Ninja Panda Dog, CTG, Malachi the Bowling, Goose, and Hydrogrind. On the Dire side.
So let's talk about these bands now. I mean, Bristleback, a very solid band. Disruptor, also a solid band. He can get really annoying.
Yeah, especially in those one combo situations. Ember Spirit, we see him, I think, every day in the competitive scene, and it's a first pick, first band choice on Deathmatch Radio as well. So, and Death Prophet as well. I mean, this push and lane presents, you can't beat her
Absolutely.
easily.
That level 6 ultimate from Death Prophet is just so deadly. Oh no, here comes the Ancient Apparition Global Snipes. Hope you're ready for this.
Yeah, we are quite used to Ancient Apparition. Because I think it's also one of our first pick first band material there.
Yeah, most of the time we see it. Very rarely do we see it in the third or fourth picks. Occasionally,
Yeah.
though, we do see that.
Well, most of the time during the first few picks. Yeah, usually it disables the fact that your opponents can play something like Dazzle, Chen, all heroes with a heal. You can counter that with your ultimate, with the Shadow. And yeah, you also have to talk with your team if you want to buy a mechanism or no, because sometimes it's not very useful, because the Ancient Apparition is a good player and he gets his ultimate off before the team fight is going, and then hence mechanism will be useless.
And a Bane pick. Oof. That's an interesting first pick, especially with no Mirana pick. Unless they're planning on picking that up with their second pick, but to see that picked right off the bat, pretty interesting, I'd say. And wow, going with Visage. So opting to not go with the Arrow Sleep combo.
Yeah, well, I think they forced the Radiant team now to ban Mirana, because, well, you don't want to let it open the choice to run a Mirana with the Bane combination. The Visage there is also a good supporter with the Grave Chill and the Soul Assumption in combination with the Bane. That's also...
Ooh, Shadow Shaman. Very, very regular pick here on Deathmatch Radio.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very useful, even in the competitive scene. He does get banned, and there you go. There's that forced Mirana ban that we were talking about. Very good point brought up there. and no roaming allowed as Nature's Prophet getting the ban. So no teleport escapes, no teleport ganks gonna be happening. At least
Yeah,
without
and
losing travel, that is.
disabling that push in combination with the Shadow Shaman, that's a very good ban there. Maybe they're also opting to ban the Lycanthrope because... Or Luna is also a good choice there.
Oh, Luna's a solid ban, and they have a Slark ban.
We've not seen Slug that quite often though on Deathmatch Radio.
No,
Usually we
but
see him banned, but never
see
played.
I could see him. I could see where they don't want him because of the amount of CC that they're gonna have. It does have a great escape, so maybe just making them unable to escape. And oh man, there is the Centaur War Runner probably going to be going in the offlane more than likely.
I think those 3 heroes will represent the aggressive tri-lane out of the Dire team.
We'll have to see as the rest of the picks come in.
Yeah. But they look pretty solid with the sleep, intercenter, stun combination, and then the soul assumption bonus damage. It's quite effective tri-lane there in my opinion. And for the Radiant team, I mean...
There was the reserve time here. Taking their time with their picks today.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
Now, what do you think the smartest idea for them to pick up as far as position is concerned? Should they go with a mid laner, the carry, or the off laner at this point? Because it's going to make this last ban very, very important.
That's true. I guess at the current meta, I would say the mid hero because it's the more impact-oriented role. You start to roam, start to gank when you reach level 6 usually, or level 7. And wow, alchemist. They pick up the carry now. They have a huge amount of disabler within, if the alchemist, I mean, he can also be played on the mid role, but we don't see that quite often anymore during 6.80. And yeah, I mean, it's a huge amount of push. They can get that kill Roche very fast with the wards and the acid spray. It's a well-rounded lineup there, but I don't know if these 3 picks from both teams represent the tri-lane. On the Radiant team, the defensive tri-lane, on the Dire team, the aggressive tri-lane. It's very hard to tell the outcome of that, because if Bane sleeps the right target, Center will be able to pull off his stun and the combination, and Shadow Shaman is the right target there. Because Alchemist stun is delayed because of its time, and Shadow Shaman has the Hex and the Shackles, which immediately can break any, disjoint any initiation out of the Dire team.
It's gonna be quite the shutdown in team fights. It's gonna be interesting. I know the Centaur Warrior might save a couple lives this game. Ooh, Invoker mid. Now this is one of the rare times we haven't seen him banned in the first 2 picks or picked up in the first 2 picks. So interesting snag. Very solid team being formed by this Dire team right now. But the amount, like, it's a toss-up. Now that they do have an Invoker, that could really help counter all that CC.
That's true. If it's Class Wax Invoker played, they will get the control out of the team in the team fight. This Dire team looks very, very strong, and they are currently in the aggression role in this current state of the picking stage.
Clockwork probably going what? Either mid or the off lane?
Probably in the offlane. The Clockwork can't do that well against an Invoker. Usually Clockwork mid is played against a melee hero because you can zone out heroes.
Outworld Destroyer, great ban there to help out their Invokers.
I don't think so. I think... I'm stupid. I just misplaced the Radiant and the Dire team bans. Yeah, OD is... yeah, he can control the Invoker during the team fights, disable him with the imprisonment, and then just nuke everybody else down. And
In the
yeah,
Weaver
Weaver,
off-lane ban.
also a good choice there. I mean, they already have the disables against the Weaver and the minus armor, but it's a very good ban there. Very Lucian hero, and they don't wanna deal with that. I mean, Juggernaut or Lifestealer would also be some good bans there because of the magic resistance. They can, if they time it well, they can disjoint the enemy CCs.
True.
But
Very true.
they aren't picked that often in the current meta. And the Spectra. So
Very solid late game hard carry.
yeah, if the game goes late,
Now,
Dire team
what's going to be
looks
interesting
really
is we know
It's
we have seen
not
Ancient
bad.
Apparition and Shadow Shaman get farmed pretty hard by a Spectre, which means we'll have Centaur Warrunner then going in the off lane.
Yeah, I mean, usually when running a Spectre, you want her to gain as much farm as possible from the get-go. But a Spectre can farm quite efficiently against the Clockwork, if Clockwork is the offlane hero from the Radiant team.
Very true.
So I think the aggressive Trilem would be a better choice because they can make kill and they can apply pressure against the Alchemist. So the Alchemist won't get any farm. I mean, Clockwork is a hero. When he gets farm, he can pull many.
He could really
can
change
turn
a
around.
team fate. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. The momentum of a team fight, just because of the grapple and cogs really could split a team up and
Yep.
interrupt the fight. So that gets really nasty, especially the mini stun. If Invoker's trying to do something, that mini stun is going to really stop him.
That's true. But they don't have any hero with a silence against the Invoker, the Radiant team. They are.
We probably see the Templar Assassin going mid and picking up an Orchid at one point.
Orchid is not an item I would recommend on Templar Assassin.
No, but just for the point of the situational, depending on how the game plays out, it might be a viable option.
Yeah, that's true. But it's Templar Assassin pickup there is very strong in my opinion, because at the current meta we only see a Quas Wax Invoker, and Quas Wax Invoker is spamming during the lane only with Tornado, EMP, and then the Cold Snaps. And you can't get off the refraction charges with Cold Snap or with them. You don't have any dots in the Dire team. So that's why refraction is a very good spell against them. And with the Templar Assassin they also have a whole lot of more mid-game aggression if she's able to pick up a few early items.
I think your camera just froze.
Yeah,
Wait.
maybe?
Some lag. There's some lag coming through.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just the camera's lagging. I don't know. It's all good.
Okay.
Looks like it's kind of back. Well, here we are. Into the Valley of Death Road, the 10 morons. Thank you, Pyrian Flax. And it looks like first contact there, Visage and Shadow Shaman going to be seeing each other there. We are in fact going to have the Spectre going top against the Clockwork, as you said. Actually going to cut out the music right now. We are kind of in the heat of battle. So, Invoker sitting there watching the rune. We do have a setup here. Let's take a look at what the starting items. We do have smoke coming out for the Radiant team. We have it on Ancient Apparition. Looks like Invoker gonna push up onto this Alchemist. Alchemist got his stun going, gonna land it. Is he gonna be able to do anything extra? Is just gonna go ahead and punch Invoker once.
Yeah. Oh, Templar Assassin starting with boots first. That's not a quite usual pickup there. I mean, getting some more movement speed against Invoker is not a bad choice. Bane picking up the Illusion Rune and spotting out the Shadow Shaman.
Yes, looks like they are kind of just going to go ahead and zone these supports out just of the lane for a minute.
And Bane doing a good job there with blocking this spot, and he was late for blocking this one. He should have let the illusion stand over there on the magic bush spot. Then you are able to disjoint this and this camp.
Down here at the bottom lane, let's get our last hits and denies going. Right now, we do have Invoker farming pretty well. Versus this Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin should be doing a little bit better in my opinion. Only one last hit so far. Clockwork doing a good job. Spectre, not so much though. We'll see if they can start getting with the program as it goes on here. Very passive lanes down here at bottom. Which lane do you think is going? Oh, looks like there's the stop there. Centaur Warrunner going ahead and harassing the Alchemist. Do you think that they're going to just sit there and like be passive aggressive in this way?
No, as you can see, they are trying to disturb the pool there. They haven't got any water. They're off to just block it, so they want to go aggressive.
Like
oh, and there's some aggression on the Bane.
Bane might go down here. Shadow Shaman might be able to get something onto him. It looks like Shadow Shaman drew for his blood. Meanwhile, Centaur Warrunner's back here, probably going to pick up a kill on Ancient Apparition. Oh, no, Visage going to go ahead and pick up the kill. And now they're going to go ahead and go in on Shadow Shaman, so it might be a decent trade. Oh, the stun coming out onto Centaur Warrunner from Alchemist, and Alchemist unable to save his teammate. So Visage picking up a double kill now. Good exchange for the Dire early on in this bottom tri lane. It looks like, Centaur Warrunner really wants this kill, and they might be able to get it. Looks like, yep, there it is. Killing each member of that tri lane. Great job there, and able to pull the creeps through the jungle, allowing their creeps to push to just be caught up. Looks like they're gonna freeze the lane in the middles for the farm through the Centaur Warrunner.
Yeah, seems so. Yeah, they are applying pressure, as you can see, to answer your question.
Yes, looks like it. Oh, Clockwork Cog's coming out of at top, and Spectre now fighting for his or her life. I'm not really sure, but it looks like Clockwork does pick up the kill there on the Spectre, doing a nice job using those mini stuns just to walk, just not deep enough into the tower to get caught. So Clockwork actually doing a good job up there.
Yeah, that's true. Spectre has to save some mana for the Spectral Dagger to escape out of the cogs. I mean, it's a tough lane for her against the Clockwork, especially when he reaches level 6, which he's about to get soon. And maybe some rotations would be great, especially as the bot lane has picked up already 3 kills. Bane they're maybe out of position, yeah, getting engaged on Ancient Apparition, being a little bit slow with the cold field, and Shadow Shaman won't be able to catch up. Wow, Visage actually getting a kill on the Ancient Apparition there. Solo against 3. Oh, is my cam still frozen?
No. That. The Dota 2 sound is not working on stream apparently, but we could be heard.
Okay. That's strange.
Yes.
Do you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it, which is weirder.
Okay. Clockwork engaging onto Spectra on top there, but is not able to get anything. Does not have enough mana for the hook shot. Now he's going to check the rune and is be able to find a haste there. Even though the Dire team is aware of that because of the ward.
It looks like the Dire team is doing a really good job down here in this bottom tri lane. Really being aggressive and just their presence in lane is pretty much unstoppable right now.
Yeah, and the Centaur Warren is also picking a lot of farm as well. So now we see some rotations out of the Radiant team. There's smoking onto the middle lane, yeah, so it seems. And Clockwork is also ready with the haste and the hookshot, missing the hookshot.
Oh, that was unfortunate. It looks like he is going to cog himself in. Ooh, nice escape. Is he going to be able to make it out of there alive? Invoker might go down here. It looks like, in fact, they are going to go ahead and get the shackles down, and Invoker goes down. Nice smoke gank there, executed by that Radiant team.
Oh, ancient apparition also nearly died there.
And it looks like the supports for this Dire team are coming up into the middle area. They want to go ahead and kind of reinforce the tower now. They don't want the tower to get pushed by any means.
Yeah. Center Varano is able to zone out the alchemist on solo, so he's able to create some space and pick up some more farm, leading in the last hit. On the top rune, Bane denying the illusion rune to the Templar Assassin. She currently has 1,000 gold and nothing picked up. I hope she's not buying a Hand of Midas.
We will see as this game goes on.
Yeah.
So down here, we haven't actually had any big pushes yet. I know it's still really early, but normally we actually have a team fight. I mean, we had one thing down there in the bot lane. Looks like they're going to go ahead and leave Centaur Warrunner to just farm. He's doing a great job. He pretty much has control over this Alchemist in lane. Looking at his items there, he's not doing too bad. Looking at the overall net worth of the teams right now, we do have the Dire 1,500 gold ahead and about 1,000 experience ahead. That ward really helping Centaur in the jungle be able to peek that. It looks like he's going to go ahead
On the
and
mid
try to
lane we got
zone.
an engagement.
Oh man. And it looks like we do have Invoker getting the kill. Looks like, yep, support for support. And not really gonna, either team gonna capitalize on getting that much extra damage on a second enemy.
No, not really. Maybe Bane got a little bit more of
TA
XP.
is up here against Spectre right now in Viz. We'll see if she's gonna go ahead and jump out on Spectre. She is regaining some health, so we'll see if she goes ahead and
very strange skill build there by the Templar Assassin in my opinion. Not picking up the traps on level 6. They are very efficient for example, scouting runes, scouting Roshan or something like that. Wow, Centaur Warren already has a Hold of Defiance. 8 minutes into the
engagement
game.
down here in the bot lane. Looks like we're going to have Alchemist getting hit by that Visage. Visage is going to get tied up by Shadow Shaman, and the engagement is just over that quick.
Yeah, that's what I said. You have to engage into the Shadow Shaman, or if he's out of position, else you can't engage.
Well, he was still under the tower range, so I'm not sure that they wanted to go ahead and dive on him.
Yeah, that's true.
And Clockwork gets a kill there on Invoker in mid. Visage trying to do something with this on this Ancient Apparition, not going to be able to get it done. So Invoker not having a happy day in middle right now.
Not really. He had a rough start against Templar Assassin and Rome from the Shadow Shaman and Ancient Apparition. Visage trying to get double damage rune, and no, that wasn't a good choice there, but seems like Clockwork can't close at the distance. In the bottom lane we got an engagement onto the Centaur Warrunner, but the Radiant team can't capitalize out of this. Maybe they wanna dive this alchemist, because the Centaur Warrunner already has ultimate up with the ramp.
So, alright, sorry about that. Something's been weird with the setup today, so I just wanted to go ahead and make sure to fix it. Alright, so, getting back, still a really tight game. No definite pushes yet. Just looking here at some stats, we do have a huge gold advantage in favor of the Dire team right now. I mean, it's 1,500. It may not seem like much, but 10 minutes in, that's quite a bit, wouldn't you say?
It's quite a decent amount there. Oh, Centaur Warrunner missing the sun. I mean, the XP is at 0. The XP graph, so there's no one to favor at the moment. But on top we got an engagement of the Templar Assassin. coming in, we end. No, she's dead. Visage, got a sentry still in the inventory, so nice pickup there.
Now, Alchemist, not really. I mean, he has money, but there it is. Hands of Might is finally coming out. Under 12 minutes, not too bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he got a lot of aggression against him on the lane, and now the Dire team specced out of the off lane, leaving the Centaur on a little bit alone, so he's able to get some farm, especially with the 4 points into Reaver's Greed. So, I mean, he's having the same amount of last hits as a Spectre, but he's leading for about 200 gold. So.
Now down here.
And now with the Hand of Midas, he's gonna get bigger and bigger.
Third Dimension, very known player here on Deathmatch Radio. It looks like he's using the Hands of Midas to also stack? To pull? To stack?
No, he just used it on a big creep because you gain more XP out of that. You gain the 2.5 amount of the experience from the creeps transmogrified. So it's always the best choice to go into the jungle and use it on a big one.
And Clockwork just got a kill there on Bane. I believe that was in the middle area. Looks like Buddy circled it for us. X marks the spot. And we didn't even need Kunkka.
And Ancient Operation getting an Invis rune. Maybe trying to get something set up on the Spectre on top. Who has an awesome set there, in my opinion. I mean, look at her.
And Ancient Apparition gonna go ahead. And looks like Jaden MC is just gonna be kind of passing it down bottom lane. So we do have the Centaur Warrunner going in onto that Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman gonna shackle him up. Spectre coming down. Gonna go ahead and they do get the kill there on both Alchemist and on Shadow Shaman. So great job there. That might actually turn the tide here. We do have the Templar Assassin kind of stuck there, out of position currently.
Yeah, and now the Spectre got kill on the sister, using her ultimate to apply some, acquiring some team
and
presence.
They're just gonna melt this bottom tower. Hey, people who like towers, sorry.
Oh man, Pyramid Flex announcer is so awesome.
Oh, bad news for you fan of towers out there. Oh wait, that was GLaDOS. That's Gladys. Goof. So now that the first tower's down, we probably will see these things going down like candy.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Shaman has missed hookshot.
Oh, but it looks like the cogs are out, and Invoker coming down to is unable to save Visage there, but does pick up a kill, which is very needed. For if you can get a Yule Scepter for pretty early, that would be very beneficial to him. And the blink coming in, Centaur Warrunner stomping on the Shadow Shaman. And it looks like now Ancient Apparition might go down to this Invoker. Oh, there's the Vision Stun, and Bane takes the kill there. And it looks like Alchemist wanted to go and save somebody, but decided not to, taking the stun on himself.
I just wanted to favor the Dire team because of the treatment with the Wizards and the Clockwork down there. Invoker gaining 900 gold for the Clockwork. 7 kill streak is a huge bonus for him, and now they also got another 2 kills there. Centaur Warrunner showing off his newly acquired Blink Dagger.
He just thought it would be interesting to say hello with it.
And Templar Assassin is still sitting on brown boots, now picking up Mithril Hammer. Maybe going for the either fast BKB or fast Desolator. I'm not quite sure about this, but usually with Templar Assassin you go for some more mid-game aggression with face boots, drums. Usually you also see a bottle, but I mean, Desolator is a very good choice of item on Templar Assassin, but usually you don't see it rushed. Maybe we will get something.
Ooh, the hook shot being missed there by Clockwork in middle. Regeneration rune up. Looks like Centaur War Runner might go get it. Gonna go ahead and
Top.
steal it. And looks like, oh, Clockwork going in on this Centaur War Runner. Meanwhile, at top, it looks like we also have Visage taking out the Templar Assassin. Centaur War Runner gonna go ahead and go down to the Ancient Apparition there. So two separate team fights happening here at the same time. Decent exchange, I'd say. A mid hero for an offlaner, a very strong offlaner at that.
Yeah, I mean, Templar Assassin hasn't acquired that much at the current state of the game, but Centaur War Runner is leading the net worth and velocity. So it was.
Oh my god, almost gets killed right off the bat. It looks like Invoker missing the combo a little bit, gonna eat the tower damage. It looks like they are gonna go ahead and try to jump Clockwork, with Clockwork gonna fall back, and gonna go ahead and use his flare there, try to get some extra damage in, just to annoy and kind of zone out the other team.
Yeah, and stopping the push a little bit.
Oh, and looks like a middle tower goes down. Shadow Shaman Ward's taking down that middle tower. Finally getting a Radiant, a tower kill.
Yeah, finally he was able to use his
This gold
ultimate.
split's getting tremendous though. It's about 5,000 split, about 5,000 experience split as well between the two teams.
Yeah, and I mean, we've got 3,000 golded at the 10-minute mark and 0 XP, and now it's a huge bonus for the Dire team. Centaur War Runner having high mobility with Phase Boots, Blink again now picked up the haste rune.
And it looks like the Dire team is going to be committing to this top tower. We do have members of the Radiant now porting in. Centaur Warner and trying to blink in, not going to be able to get the stun he wants. Ancient Apparition going ahead and summoning an ult in, but not going to get to hit any of them. We'll see if they're going to go ahead and commit to this tower push. Clockwork Cogs coming down that's an interesting use for the Cogs.
Yeah, slowing down the push.
Yeah, slowing the push down just that much. I don't think it's really going to help that much. It looks like Centaur War Runner is going to go ahead and be able to... Oh, no. It looks like the Cogs might have been the thing that just saved that tower. And it looks like the Dire team's now going to be forced to back off due to their health.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good choice. Play there.
Push.
Yeah, but the tower is unfortunately not in deny range, so they still have to...
Spectre going down on this Templar Assassin. The chase is on, as you might say. We'll see if Ninja Panda Dark is going to be able to kill EC Prodigy. And backing off. I don't... Yep, actually that was probably the best decision, as Alchemist was coming in. And TA's shield was backed up, so...
Yeah, TA was full mana and Spectre was so she couldn't dive her under the tower and closer the distance. TA just could have also got Envy and she would have been safe. Spectre not having any dust or sentries with her. But
Clockwork gets another kill there. I believe that was at the top lane.
yeah, against the Centaur War Runner. Killing this Centaur War Runner is, I mean, it's currently the highest prioritized target by the Radiant team.
Oh, absolutely, because he's been getting the most farm, most kills. Overall, I mean, Visage has the kills, but no farm. Invoker has the kills and some farm.
Yeah. I mean, Spectre is doing a good choice, always staying on the lanes and not being disturbed while farming. She's sitting at 2,000 gold at the moment, so I think she wanna go for Radiance next. Butterfly is a good choice as well, Manta style. So Spectre is a hero which is you can varieties her builds very much, in my opinion.
Now, what's interesting here is that we have Ancient Apparition picking up another smoke. We might see them try to capitalize on a gank here, using that Clockwork Flare to try to get some extra vision. Looks like we have Invoker using that Yule Scepter. Gonna go ahead and do a nice combo there onto the Templar Assassin, and we do have Templar Assassin going down. Clockwork trying to use the cogs there to get into the action. Not gonna be able to do it. He's using that Barb Armor. This is gonna go ahead and use Familiars get stunned, but Clockwork does take Visage down. Ancient Apparition going down to Spectre there, and it looks like Clockwork and Alchemist going to try to go ahead and run away. These Familiars might actually be able to stun these guys, but it looks like they are going to go ahead. Dire team is going to go ahead and back off. Bane maybe just try to see if he can get someone out of position, and seeing it's probably not the best idea to chase that deeply. Visage is pulling, just point out the haste, and we have Centaur Warrunner farming now, increasing his net worth. He is almost a full 2,000 ahead of anyone else, and he did activate that haste rune. Shadowblade coming out from the Alchemist, and a Medallion of Courage for Visage. What do you think about that?
It's a good choice there. Visage is a hero. I mean, you only have one base armor, and if all of your Gravekeeper's Cloak layers are gone, you're weak as hell. So getting a little more armor and mana regeneration on the hero is definitely a good choice there. And now they're also able to kill Roche with those minus armor.
I want to say this, that there has been excellent use of these Familiars this whole game.
That's true. He's a very good Visage player that I've realized it minutes ago as well. He's using them to split push as well as to scout things out, as you can see down there.
And it looks like, oh, finally Ancient Apparition landing a little bit of an ult there in middle. Now it's funny, they're using the ult to stack with the Clockwork Flare. Maybe thinking there will be a little bit more damage. Looks like these guys are going to go ahead and enter the jungle down at bot. Maybe going to go ahead and try to jump onto this Alchemist. It looks like Invoker goes in. Shadowblade going out for Alchemist. We'll see. Oh, the dust coming out. Bane going to probably... Oh, missing the sleep. That was a crucial miss. And now we have the Radiant team coming down from the top of middle two. Jungle Clockwork Hook going out. Not going to land it onto Bane. Bane going to... fall back, aim there, Ancient Apparition falling in, not going to land onto anybody. Goose, the Centaur Warrior getting chicken. Visage now being stunned. Alchemist going in, using that armor debuff, but going to get ahead, and Visage does take down Ancient Apparition. Sun Strike coming in, nice combo there by Invoker, killing the Clockwork, and it looks like they are going to go ahead and pick up the kill here on. Oh, he does manage to go ahead and use his Shadowblade to escape again. Alchemist doing the best he can to get out of that fight, but we have Centaur Warrunner going in onto this Shadow Shaman anyway. It looks like he could have turned around and got the kill, but didn't want to go ahead and eat the tower. Realizing that Alchemist was also there, probably could have stunned.
Invoker nearly killed himself during the team fight, dropping his whole combo onto the Clockwork with Blade Mail active. So he was under 200
on Invoker there, or on Visage, just there. And it looks like this bottom tower might go down. Oh, and Invoker just totally... Yeah, it's over for Shadow Shaman. Oh! Shadow Shaman not going to get taken down by Centaur Warrunner. Bane going to go ahead and use his Life Steal, get some more health. It looks like these guys are working on an aggressive push here to get this tower down. Templar Assassin going to try to get a kill here. Spectre going in on it. Meatball being dropped in. Oh, nice teamwork there to kill that Templar Assassin. Ancient Apparition coming in. Blink going in. We have Centaur Warrunner now stuck in a cog from Clockwork. Gonna get taken down. Mini stuns coming out onto Invoker, but doesn't look like he's gonna be able to land and secure the kill. Ancient Apparition ult missing its mark, force staffing away. Good job, Invoker. Nice escape there, I'd say, for this Dire team. They are doing an excellent job displaying teamwork, I'd say.
Spectra is about to pick up her Radiant, and that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I mean, the Radiant supports currently have 900 and 750 HP, so they're about to melt. Templar Assassin has 880 HP, and air refraction charges are useless against the Radiant's burn. So, Clockwork landing a hot against the Visage.
The Ancient Apparition ult. Oh, it missed! Barely! The ward's coming out, but there is Centaur Warrunner going to go ahead and eat this Shadow Shaman's face. Invoker going ahead, throwing out one of his knockback spells, going to drop a meatball. Oh, there's the,
You see
the
it?
spike armor again. He almost killing himself. Centaur Warrunner going to go ahead and clean up the kill. Looks like they are going to want to go in on this ancient apparition. Centaur Warrunner's ult is not up right now, so he's going to opt out to not go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, we have Templar Assassin up in the top lane. Just going to go ahead and keep farming away.
Yeah, but she has only acquired 36 last hits.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's true. So Spectre being there a little bit more efficient, as well as the Alchemist. I mean, he's about to. I think this next Mutual Hammer is going to be a BKB for the Alchemist. With the Shadow Blade, the Radiant team got a decent initiation there with the Alchemist on, so top lane maybe we see some.
Oh, there it is. Nice Invoker Tornado. Gonna go ahead and use the Yule Scepter, keeping this TA pretty much CC'd, and down she goes.
Bane using his Fiend's Grip there.
Clockwork
I
Rock
think
coming
that's the second Fiend's Grip I've saw in this 27-minute game till now. But what do you think his next item will be?
Who, Bane?
Yeah.
Honestly, at the rate the game is going, I can see a BKB being useful. But I mean,
Yeah, could be. I mean, he's definitely needing some HP.
but I could also see an Ag Scepter going his way.
X-Scepter is a decent item on Bane, but I dislike it because it doesn't give you that much.
What would you recommend?
I would go for Blink Dagger 4 stuff to get some better initiations or better positionings, and then for some HP, for example the Bloodstone or BKB, or if he needs. I mean, they also need armor, but that's why I think Centaur Warrunner will pick up the AC soon. He has already acquired
that blade armor every time.
This Invoker.
I'm like, I can't do it. And it looks like Spectre kills the Clockwork, but that Alchemist, third dimension, chopping away at Spectre's face while Shadow Shaman had the net going on there.
No, he hasn't finished his mech, it was only the buckler.
No, no, I
But
didn't say met, I said net.
I said the net. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
check it. Okay, whatever.
My English accent
But
throws you off.
Shadow Shaman was down to half HP only because of the Radiance burn. So it's wow. This Radiance paying off. But yeah, the Spectre was a little bit over aggressive there. Centaur
Alchemist, I
Warrior.
wanted to say, has gotten some incredible farm.
Yeah, that's true.
He went from being pretty behind to now destroying this Centaur Warrunner as far as money is concerned. Centaur Warrunner gonna go ahead and push this bottom tower. The fortification coming out. Ward's getting dropped, and it looks like these guys are gonna be forced to back off at least a little bit for the meantime.
The tower will definitely go down.
Oh, absolutely. As soon as those wards drop.
Yeah.
That would be interesting
Radiant.
to see if they actually initiate with that. I just saw some Dust of Appearance get bought by the Dire team, or yes, the Dire team, to help handle that as Alchemist Shadow Blade. And it looks like Spectre going to go ahead and ults right away, getting these guys really scared. Picks off the Ancient Apparition. Great job there. Centaur Warrunner going to go ahead and flank in. Great teamwork as Spectre just pretty much picking the double kill. Alchemist popping the BKB, trying to get the kill on the Spectre. Looks like he's not going to be able to get there. His team trying to slow him down. Spectre does go down. Visage picks up the kill on Alchemist, and Centaur Warrunner picks up the kill on the Shadow Shaman. The ace coming out, as we might say, if you were playing League of Legends. For this Dire team, they're going to go ahead. They took out that tower as well. They're probably going to go ahead, wait for the creeps, and pick up this Rax as well.
Yeah,
That was a great team fight for the Dire team.
Definitely. Just waiting out for the best position. There are Spectre engaging from the top lane, securing the kill on the Ancient Apparition, so his teamfight presence will be nullified. And then the blink from the Centaur Warrunner and the Invoker combination. Great team play there.
So it looks like they are actually going to back off from pushing that tower. Probably going to go ahead. It looks like they want to defend their top tower. Maybe going to even start a push on mid now that the side towers are down there. It's going to be harder for this Radiant team to apply pressure into the middle lane. And the mech finally coming out from Shadow Shaman.
Yeah. Now he has to acquire some, as well as Bane, Blink Dagger are forced off to acquire better positioning there.
Why are they messing with Roche?
They go into the pit. Yeah.
They're
starting out with the. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna help this Radiant team at all. They might, if they waited, they might have been able to actually.
Visage will be dead, I think. What's your bet? $5?
No, Visage.
Oh.
You wanna just give me your $5 now?
You haven't said yes.
Oh, then sure. Then sure.
Yeah.
And it looks like Bane's gonna go ahead and hit that Ancient Apparition. Oh, Clockwork in there. He stole the Aegis. Oh god. And it looks like they are gonna kill him anyway. I don't think he's gonna get to keep the Aegis. Oh, Alchemist coming in with the stun, Shadowblade in hand, gonna go ahead and eat this Bane alive. This Force Staff not gonna work out. That went very south.
Yes, I mean, the Centaur Warrunner had no inventory slot as well as the Invoker, and they weren't fast enough to drop a single item. I mean, the Invoker, nice deafening blast there, disturbing the Clockwork trying to snatch the Aegis, but Centaur Warrunner was a little bit late. But he's soon about to pick up his AC, which is giving the Dire team a lot of teamfight presence, especially against
Clockwork fight in the top lane. It looks like the Radiance burn going ahead, hurting Clockwork hard, but not going to be enough because the Templar Assassin came to back Clockwork up, and they doesn't look like they are going to go ahead and deny that tower. Maybe Clockwork will hit it now. No, these guys are not going to deny the tower. Okay. Well,
and Sunstrike misses.
Someone's been playing too much League of Legends.
Nice warding by the Dire team, I have to say. Completely securing the vision of the enemy's jungle. You see, now they ping up the Alchemist and they immediately want to go for him, I think. It's the highest Predator's target of the team.
Invoker looks like he's just like, I want it bad. They're gonna go ahead and drop a nice little combo there on him. Dust Interference coming out, and it looks like the BKB getting popped there by Alchemist. The stun coming out. Ancient Apparition gonna go ahead. Oh, nice Force Snap away, and very well. That was a very, I mean, obviously 4 versus 1 isn't that hard, but that was a great amount of, once again, this Dire team doing a great job with the team fight.
That's true.
They might be one of the best team fighting teams that we've seen come through Deathmatch Radio so far.
I mean, we have to say both teams play quite exceptional well. So, but yeah, the Dire team plays a very good game there. I mean, look at the warding.
I'm not saying that these Radiant guys suck by any means. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you just made it sound like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
This is Templar Assassin sat there invisible and just got burned by the Radiance to death. Couldn't do anything. And Spectre opting to go for Singe and Yasha.
I'm surprised he doesn't have the familiars just hit the tower once.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe now the Radiant team realizes, oh shit, we gotta deny it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Clockwork's like, what the fuck? Oh, but that might pay off. The lethal Shadow Shaman already done, and it looks like, oh, no time to pop that barbed spike armor. And it looks like Centaur Warrunner are gonna go ahead and get a kill here on Ancient Apparition. Clockwork got a kill there on the Bane, but looks like Alchemist there on top of the Spectre. Gonna go ahead and just chew Spectre up alive. Alchemist getting taken down pretty hard, very quickly, picking up 2 kills though in the process. Not a bad exchange for the Radiant in that sense. But it looks like they are going to lose a tower in the process. I don't know if that Ancient Apparition ult is going to actually save these guys. The tower loss doesn't look like it.
Just saved his life through the Yule Scepter.
I saw
He
that.
would have shot.
Does that debuff? Does that unbuff that damage?
No, it doesn't debuff, but you don't get the damage for the amount of time.
Ah, I see. So it delays it.
Yeah.
And it looks like we do have another kill being picked up. Excellent initiation. It looks like we're going to have the first racks go down. I'm going to say that this game's almost the GG, but crazier things have happened here on Deathmatch Radio.
Yeah. And Visage, I think, will wait with her family us down there till the Shaman wards are down and get the secure on the range racks.
Roche, almost back. He just stepped out to get some pizza, guys.
Yeah, 3 till 6 minutes until Roshan is spawning.
Saint and Yash coming out for Spectre. Let's take a look at these items again. So what do you think about the builds that we see so far? I mean, I gotta say the Centaur War Runner, very standard. The Pipe of Insight, I don't know how I feel about that. But I mean, it is a very useful team fight item, but there's not that much magic damage. I mean, you can count that Ancient Apparition ult.
You can also disable the shatter damage with the. You can also disable the shatter damage with the pipe, so it's the pipe is just picked up mostly for the ancient apparition there, and Shadow Shaman wards are dealing physical damage.
Oh, interesting.
As well as Witch Doctor Ultimate.
Centaur War Runner blinking in on those creeps like a true hero.
It's quite unusual to see Linken's on Invoker, but I see this game going very well. I mean, the Radiant team does have a lot of single disables, and Linken's is a good choice there.
Mechanism is always a good choice. Oh,
I'm not against Ancient Apparition.
that's true.
And Spectre will go for the crit, yeah. Now she got the Crystallis, and maybe she will be able to farm the Daedalus, but I don't think this game will go that long. Yeah, Bane got his Blink Dagger, as I said, needing a positioning item.
Bane going. Oh, not gonna go in on this Shadow Shaman.
Oh no, he got his Fiend's Grip on cooldown now.
Now Spectre going against the Clockwork. Gonna go ahead and take Clockwork down, and apparently take down Ancient Apparition with the burn damage.
Spectre playing very aggressive there.
And now the Alchemist ult is down. Centaur War Runner probably gonna wait to be able to blink in onto the Shadow Shaman more than likely, just to get him out of the way. The ult is now down on the Alchemist for just a few seconds.
Yeah,
What do these guys on the Radiant team need to do to turn this game around at this point?
Just try to get let the Alchemist live through the entire team fight. I mean, if the Alchemist is dead, the team fight is over.
There goes those racks. We'll see if they. Oh, looks like they go ahead and get the dust there on Alchemist. Wow, and look at him just. There it is. Oh, the Evoker gonna go ahead and manage to get away with that Force Staff. Stun CC coming out. Oh man, look at that. It is quite crazy. They cannot kill this Alchemist.
No, Centaur War Runner.
And Centaur War Runner did go or manage to get away, and Clockwork back trying to get a kill, and a great defensive play there by the Radiant team.
That's true, but
Sorry about that.
Centaur War Runner was doing nothing over there. I mean, one Culling Blade he had it off cooldown would have killed the Alchemist and turned the team fighter for them. I thought that he would actually DC any moment now. So, not quite sure what happened there.
Well, it looks like he is in fact back.
Sent?
Oh,
We don't know.
well, you're right, I don't know. I lied.
And we're about to have the maximum time until Roshan respawns. 2 minutes left.
Very, very
As you can
tight
see,
match.
both teams are busy scouting out Roshan. Clockwork with the flares, Visage with the familiars, because basically, I mean, Dire team got a tower and a Rex on top, but it's all about Roche now at the stage of the game.
Now, here's the interesting thing. Dire is about 10,000 gold ahead of the Radiant team, but they're not showing it with the way that they're pushing at this point.
That's true, because basically the last engagement was overcommitment by the Spectre, and then just everybody else of the Dire team came. Oh no, that was the fight before. This fight. Okay, I'm confused, sorry.
That's alright. Oh, there's the stun there in mid. Looks like Alchemist popping that BKB. Fiend Script going down. And now, Clockwork gonna be using that barbed armor. Gets a double kill there on Vintage and Bane. Spectre taking out Clockwork, and it looks like Alchemist is gonna be trying to chase the Spectre. Does land the stun. And it looks like Centaur Warrunner though coming in with the stun. He's gonna go ahead and try to kill this Alchemist. He's gonna go ahead. Oh, he is so close. He does pick up the kill there. TA coming in to fight as well. He does manage to pick up the kill there on TA, and the Shadow Shaman chains coming out. Ancient Apparition kind of scared, gonna go ahead and fall back. And it looks like there goes the Shadow Shaman as well. Centaur Warrunner doing a good job there, helping with the cleanup kills. We do have the wards coming out, and there is another kill, so a counter ace happening for this Dire team. That is huge at this point. Honestly, if these guys can just respawn to and push middle, they'll be in a good position to just end the game.
That's true. I was talking about Spectre being out of position, and she was out of position again. As you saw, it took a very long time for Centaur Warrunner to get into the team, and Spectre died over there, and Centaur Warrunner joined the team fight over here. So this is the nearest tower. It's this distance he has to close at least.
And the hook shot came out, but unable to get anything done there on Invoker. And the ward's up for Roche. The familiars there.
Yeah, now they want to capitalize out of this. Alchemist is still dead. This is a
prime opportunity.
Yeah, maybe Clockwork is able to steal it again. I hope so. Then this game will be very interesting.
Absolutely. I think that's the first Roche steal we've ever seen.
That's true.
And 3, 2, 1, up. There's the clock.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh!
And what are we doing now?
And looks like he does not manage to get the actual hook in, and Visage picks up the Aegis.
Not quite sure why Visage. Maybe they don't wanted to give it away again through the Clockwork, so Visage just grabbed it.
More than likely. Ancient Apparition firing that ulti off. And Visage deciding.
Ah, okay. He got mouse issues. That's why they lost the team fight on the top lane.
Alright. So, hey, if you're just joining us here on Deathmatch Radio, my name is Vio on video, and I am joined by Buddy. What's up, Buddy? All the way from Austria. We are going to be hosting leagues pretty soon and European showcases. Why don't you tell the folks about that?
Sorry, I was drinking something. Yeah, we're about to start with EU games, Showa games. Hope we do that next week. next Thursday. So if you're interested to join us, just sign up on www.dmradio.net. If you got any questions, just go ahead and add me on Steam. Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure when we're exactly about to start with the
60
usual games.
days. Oh, the EU ones?
Yeah.
I thought we said Thursday. This Thursday. Not today. A week today.
Yeah. Next week, but at what time?
What time? Your time? We spoke about that. What time was it? Like
Okay.
noon my time or
s-
something like that?
7 GMT plus 1.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
6 GMT. So maybe some tactical discussions there. As you can see, Spectre just drawing on the minimap. What is it, right? Okay.
So we are in fact back in game, and there's the Skull Basher. That could be phenomenal. That might make this alchemist almost unstoppable.
Yeah, if he's able to bash lock the Spectre down, or invoke or center, it depends on who's he's closest to. Oh, maybe Templar Assassin is gonna get picked up there. Yeah, Sentry got dropped there. You'll still just join the TP.
There it is. Apparition all coming down, not gonna connect. Pipe of Insight coming out for the Shadow Shaman. Little late, better late than never.
Well, it was also... He had a rough start. He had a very rough start.
When doesn't Shadow Shaman have a rough time?
Wait a sec. When is played by S4 mid. Center Warren just finished his hard. And they spotted out the win.
And this Spectre is just farming. Still a 10k gold lead, still 15k experience lead. This game is intense, 45 minutes in. Now,
oh my god, just look at the network, you can see quite clearly the one core. I mean, you can't count Clockwork as a core hero from the Radiant team, because basically it's just a utilized ganker. And, well, Alchemist is the core hero on the network top, and out of the Dire team you see Center Warren and Spectre, and Invoker also has a huge amount of farm.
looks like they're going to try to push this top racks down. Dire team gathering into position here. They are going to, it looks like Centaur Warrunner are going to go ahead and wait for that Clockwork hookshot going off and not going to land. Centaur Warrunner kind of being zoned out right now. Oh, decides to go in, misses the stun, that can force the incursion, but they do go ahead and Ancient Apparition is CC'd. We have Bane getting a kill there on Ancient Apparition. The tornado there coming out, landing onto that Alchemist. Alchemist gets Shadow Blade away. Nice exchange. Templar Assassin going down to the Centaur Warrunner, and it looks like Clockwork's gonna get away, or not gonna be able to get away. Goes down there. I mean, Dire just kind of pretty much took a big poop on Radiant.
Yeah, no one out of the Radiant team has buyback, so this is probably GG. I mean, they could go on to bottom lane and kill the tower and Rex there, but they're opting to go middle lane.
I think they want the GG.
Yeah, as it seems.
That's our Warrunner.
The Spectre doesn't want to, and Spectre wants to complete her Daedalus. She's about to have it! Go Spectre, you can do it! Farming is the most important thing in life.
Oh, and Apparition getting eaten. And there's the BKB pot getting popped. It's at the that creep spot. The ultimate. Oh, and not gonna be able to get away. Unfortunate. We do have Alchemist getting hit there by the Invoker. Is he gonna be able to get away? He is able to get away. Now Templar Assassin being seen, gonna be getting dropped on by those Visage familiars and taken down there by Invoker. So these guys are landing kills off Invoker now. He's gonna go ahead and duel himself. Trying to get out of this situation. Force snaps himself out of the cog. He gets caught by Shadow Shaman. Looks like Alchemist is going to go ahead and try to go in on to Visage. Spectre and Bane going to go ahead and go in on Clockwork and Alchemist. Alchemist currently going down. Oh, does the Sunstrike hit? It does hit, but does not get the kill. Shadow Shaman onto this Spectre and takes down, and it looks like Shadow Shaman gets a kill there onto the Spectre. Visage wanted to get the kill there on Shadow Shaman, but wasn't going to risk going in onto this Alchemist. It's hard. Let me tell you, man, it's hard to keep up with all that action.
Yeah, I mean, the Dire team just could have backed out there and go in as 5 again on the next push, but they decided to play a little bit greedy, maybe opting to get another team wipe to end the game. I mean, they've got the base towers, one base tower and one is nearly dead. So. Visage sitting, yeah, well maybe this is the luck they're needing. I mean, the Radiant team can still turn this game around if they just protect the Alchemist well. I mean, his BKB is only down to a duration of 4 seconds, so refreshing that BKB would be the next obvious choice, because those 4 seconds, when this 4 seconds over, he's about to get Fiend's creeped or CC'd, so he won't be able to attack anyone. That's his death.
We are just waiting to see what how these guys are gonna finish up pushing. We'll see if they're gonna be able to get up on these T3s and take down at least one more set of racks. They're in the greatest position to win. But as of right now, I'm going to say that Radiant really has a good chance at being able to do something still until they lose another set of racks.
Yeah, that's true. When 2 sets of racks are down, then it's pretty much over for them. If you look at the items, the Dire team is nearly full. Oh, there's an engagement on Clockwork.
And Clockwork gonna go down really fast. Visage picking up the kill there. Looks like, oh, TA might go down here. Right to this Spectre. The Radiant's burn damage, there it is. And it looks like this mid tower is probably gonna go down. Shadow Shaman trying to run from Spectre, and Spectre's like, nope, gimme. Actually giving up a kill for the Bane.
Just missing the chance.
I think they're gonna, yeah, I think that's GG, folks.
Yeah.
50 minutes in. 52 minutes in, to be exact.
What a game.
And now there's a lot of dying, a lot of hitting the Ancient, and a lot of Alchemist running back to his fountain. Good game.
Ooh, look at that Alchemist. Chop.
Is he going to be able to do anything? Oh, the CC is so real. Going down. See ya.
Yeah, BKB is over and his
the buyback! The buyback is real. Alright. Round of applause for that Dire team.
Oh, it's my...
I gotta say, your camera's always been lagging this whole game. I just gotta said it. I just gotta said whatever. But I want to say this: excellent job by that by the Dire team. Their teamwork was impeccable that game. I don't think they could have an MVP. They all did a phenomenal job in team fights.
That's true. Well, I mean, The picks were amazing. Chiba Slap did an awesome job there as a captain. I mean, it was the picks alone were about 25-ish% of the win of this game. This aggressive tri lane was very well created there, especially very well executed. I mean, they got the lead early and they kept it till the end. Because, I mean, you can't lose a gold lead with a Spectre on the team usually, and the Tricor. Alchemist did an awesome job there. He kept his team alive out of the Radiant team. They had some troubles. Templar Assassin wasn't quite useful or in the mid game, and she had a rough start against the Invoker in the early, so yeah, it was pretty rough for them. Clockwork did also a very good job there with some good initiations and the Aegis steal, the snatch.